Buoyed by the increased productivity in Nigeria's agribusiness, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has put in place an initiative christened Staple Crop Processing Zones Program. Dr. Akiumi Adesina, the Minister of Agriculture, revealed this during a one-day forum held in Abuja on the sides of the just concluded World Economic Forum for Africa.
We decided to come up with this framework, which is why you're here this morning, called Staple Crop Processing Zones. I'll give you an example why that is important. In Kano, where the government is coming from, Kano is the largest producer of tomatoes. Nigeria produces 1.5 billion metric tons of tomatoes. But they rot away because there's no processing capacity there. Sometimes I go to the state and I see a lot of them on the ground rotting away just because there's no processing capacity. Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava in the world, 44 billion metric tons. But we are not adding value to them. And so most of it ends up under the ground, and we are not really turning it into starch or the chips, into sweeteners, into ethanol, the whole range of things we should be doing. You take Cross River State and several other states. You know, policy is here, aid is here, and they are working with us to help us on horticulture. Nigeria can play big in horticulture markets. We are the number one in pineapple production in Africa, by the way. We are the number one when it comes to citrus production. In fact, number 2 in the world in citrus production.
Also speaking exclusively with Agro Nigeria on the sideline of the World Economic Forum, Dr. Niyi Odulami, the Senior Technical Advisor to Nigeria's Minister of Agriculture, stated that the country has conceptualized the Agro-Industrial Town Scheme in a bid to take advantage of the opportunities in the agricultural sector while curbing the rate of unemployment among youths in Nigeria.
There's a concept that we've developed we call agro-industrial towns, which will be dedicated to the youth, and there we plan to provide infrastructure and facilities that will attract our youth to go into the staple crop processing zones to operate. And don't forget that with the processing facilities nearby, they have a ready market for their products. That's attractive enough. So when we have these agro-industrial towns where they live, they have all the facilities, they have internet, they have cable television, they can watch their Man U in the evenings. We actually attract them, but then we also help them with mechanization and all the support they need. So we actually bring them into staple crop processing zone.
It is estimated that the SCPZ will add roughly 4 trillion naira to the country's gross domestic product at the end of its implementation, which when converted amounts to roughly $9 billion. Lydia Akpobaro reporting for Agro Nigeria.